Ready, set, go, ready, set. It's the Ready, Set, Go show. Ready, set, go, ready, set, go. It's the Ready, Set, Go show. Ready, set, go, ready, set. It's the Ready, Set, Go show. Ready, set, go, ready, set, go. It's the Ready, Set, Go show.
Everybody now.
Ready, set, go, ready, set. It's the Ready, Set, Go show. Ready, set, go, ready, set, go. It's the Ready, Set, Go show.
What? Stop?
No, go.
And now it's time for the Ready, Set, Go show with Miss Katie.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Ready, Set, Go show. I'm Miss Katie, and today we have a story about something fun to do when you're stuck at home on a snow day. But first, it is time to move. My guest Tara teaches yoga, and she's going to give us some ideas about how to get our bodies moving. Hey Tara.
Hi, Miss Katie. Thanks for having me. So I'll have everybody find a comfy place to sit or lay down. And then once you're there, start to take just a couple nice deep breaths. You might place a hand on your heart and a hand right over your belly button and just feel your belly softly rise and fall as you breathe. Take a couple of breaths just like that. Breathing in and breathing out. All right, and then from wherever you are, I'll have you move onto your hands and knees. So making yourself look like a table with a nice flat back. And from here, we'll take some cat and cow shapes. And starting with cow pose, you'll drop your belly down toward the floor, looking up toward the ceiling. And then you'll press the ground away, rounding your back like a Halloween cat. And move back to cow, dropping your belly, looking up high. And round for cat. And then we'll start to move like bears walking through the forest. From your tabletop, you might start to rock from side to side, bending your elbows, rolling your shoulders, like you're looking for berries and walking through the snow. And from here, I'll have you send your tailbone back toward your heels. So stretching your backside back toward your heels, reach your arms forward. Stretch out nice and long. Take a breath in and a breath out. And then from here, last little bit, you'll flip onto your back. So coming to lay down wherever you are. And stretch your arms and legs out nice and wide like you're a big snowflake. And take a few nice deep breaths. And then when you're ready, you can come back to your seat. Open your eyes if they had blinked closed. Now you're ready for your snow day.
Now it's time for our story. Santiago and Tara are helping with the voices today. But first, the story song.
Now sit back, relax, off we go. Sit back and relax, off we go. It's a special time, one of the best times of the day. It's time to listen to a story. Hooray!
Mom, I am so bored. The first snow day was fun, but we've done everything there is to do,
said James.
Me too,
said his little sister Clara.
Is that so?
Replied their mom.
Yeah, we went sledding, we made a snowman, had a snowball fight, and made snow angels,
said James.
Then we played games, did puzzles, and read every book in the house,
said Clara.
There's nothing else to do. Did you do a scavenger hunt?
asked their mom.
How do you do that?
Asked James.
Well, you make up clues. One clue leads to a certain place where the next clue is hidden. Make as many clues as you want, and then at the end you can do something fun.
Like what?
Well, you could think of a prize.
James thought about it for a minute and then said,
Huh. That does sound pretty fun. Okay, why not? I'll make a scavenger hunt just for you, Clara.
James ran into his room and started making up clues. When he came back out, he said,
Clara, you've got to go hide in your room for a couple minutes so I can hide the clues. Don't come out until I tell you.
Okay,
said Clara, and she ran in her room while he rushed around the house hiding things.
You can come out now.
James shouted.
Here's your first clue.
He said as he handed Clara a handwritten note.
No need to look down, just look up high. You'll notice something is quite awry. Shoes belong down on the ground, but that's not where this one will be found. In it you will find your next clue, so look all around for a misplaced shoe.
Clara started looking in the kitchen and all the high-up places, and then she moved on to the dining room. No shoes. Then the living room.
There it is,
shouted Clara. One of Mom's green running shoes was up on top of the bookcase. Clara pulled it down, and sure enough, inside was another clue, rolled up with a string tied around the middle.
It's cold outside in the ice and snow. You got to wear mittens and a hat, you know. But for your next clue, you better check the long thing you wear around your neck. My scarf,
exclaimed Clara. She ran to the dresser by the front door where all the scarves, hats, and mittens were stored. James had hidden her scarf in the back corner of the drawer, but she finally found it all rolled up with a small red envelope in the middle. She tore open the envelope and unfolded the note that was inside.
There are some things that just must be done, even if they're not much fun. Like you gotta brush your teeth, every single one, in the morning and when the day is done. So brushing happens where? The very next clue is gonna be there.
Clara ran upstairs to the bathroom where she always brushed her teeth, and she opened the drawer where she kept the toothpaste. But there weren't any clues in there. Then she looked underneath the toothbrush holder.
No clues there either,
she muttered. Then she started looking all around, under the bath mat, in all the drawers, and in the bathtub. Finally, Clara looked at the mirror and noticed in the corner a small piece of paper stuck behind the left side of the mirror frame.
There it is.
This time, it was a long piece of paper with scrambled up words. So Clara ran and got a pencil and worked on unscrambling the words. Once she was all done, she figured out what to do.
You found all the clues, every last one. Now the scavenger hunt is done. It's time to claim your prize. Come to the kitchen for a big surprise.
So Clara ran out of the bathroom and down the stairs and ran right into James. He had asked his mom if she could help them bake chocolate chip cookies for the prize. So she and James had gathered up all the ingredients, bowls, and measuring cups they needed for baking.
I love scavenger hunts,
said Clara.
After we make cookies, I'm going to make another scavenger hunt just for you, James.
The end.
Today, my special guest is Tara. Hi, Tara.
Hi, Miss Katie.
Thanks for sharing some yoga moves with us before the story. I know you also make some really interesting artwork. Can you tell us what you do?
Yeah, so I make crop art. And crop art is using seeds, grains, other things that you can grow on a farm or in a garden to make really beautiful, colorful pictures. And seeds come in all different shapes and sizes and colors. And I can choose lots of different options to work with. So when I'm making crop art, I gather some rice, beans, quinoa, lots of different things together, and then I choose how I want to glue them onto my canvas, whether it's a wooden board or a piece of rock or stone, and glue them together so that the colors come together and make the picture that I'd like them to make.
So where do you find all the things you work with?
You can find them maybe right in your kitchen. So sometimes I use things like rice or quinoa, beans, things that I have available that I might, cook with otherwise when I'm not making art with them. But you can also find them in a grocery store or a garden store that you would use to grow things in your garden like basil or broccoli. You really have a lot of options. There's lots of good things out there.
Is it okay to use things you find when you're on a walk or at the park?
Absolutely. You can use flowers that you find, or grass, or sunflower seeds, even apple seeds. There's lots of really beautiful shapes out there that you can use in your artwork.
That sounds like so much fun. Well, what are some of the pictures you've made?
So my first picture I made was one of my cat. And she is a dilute calico, and that means that her fur is colored in white and gray and orange. And so to make a picture of her, I used white quinoa, red quinoa, and chia seeds. And my favorite part was that I used some dried catnip for her green eyes.
Ooh, that's really fun.
Yeah, and then my second picture I made was my favorite basketball player named Naz Reid. And for him, I painted some mustard seeds, white, blue, and green to make the colors of his uniform.
Wow, that's really cool. Well, thank you so much for joining us on the Ready, Set, Go show today.
Yeah, thank you, Miss Katie.
Now it's time to make the world a better place.
I am smart, I am kind, I am good. I'm creative and I'm strong, so I should know my words make a difference and my actions too. I'll make the world a better place, that's what I'm going to do.
What are you going to do to make the world a better place today, Miss Katie?
I'm going to make some tortilla soup and invite some members of my family to come over so we can talk, eat, and have a great time together. How about you, Tara? What can you do to make the world a better place today?
Today, I'm going to watch my favorite basketball team play a game, and I'm going to cheer for them and hope that everyone has a really good time.
Oh, that sounds great.
When I'm outside or inside, I think, learn, and grow. When I'm outside or inside, there's so much to know and do and think and play. Yay for today.
For the outside activity, you can do a big scavenger hunt in your backyard, your neighborhood, or a park. You can set it up for a friend and have them come over a little bit later so they don't see where you hide the clues, or they can just cover their eyes for a few minutes. Another thing you can do is go on a walk and look for seeds, leaves, flowers, or grass and use them to make a picture.
For an inside activity, you could arrange the different items you found during your walk on a cookie tray or paper. If you want to make the picture last, then use some paper and glue. You could also make a scavenger hunt right inside your house. Have fun making clues and deciding what the big prize will be at the end.
Thank you so much for joining us on the Ready, Set, Go show. I hope you get a chance to do something fun and creative today, even if you get stuck inside because of the weather.
Thank you for being here. Thank you for being you. Thank you for doing all the things that you do. Until the next time, hope you have a lot of fun. Remember to be kind to everyone. Bye-bye.
The Ready, Set, Go show is part of the Possibilities podcast platform.